Hello guys, and on this tutorial I'll be showing how to create shatter logos here on After Effects. I'm going to start by, I've already created a new 10 seconds composition, and we're going to start by importing the logo onto the timeline. I have a DaVinci Resolve logo here. I'm just going to drag and drop onto my timeline. Then I'll press S to scale the logo down. So we have something like this. Then we are going to pre-compose the logo. Right click and go to pre-compose. I'm just going to name it logo. And make sure this box is checked and you click OK. Now we are going to go under effects and preset. We are going to be searching for an effect called shatter. There we go. We're going to drag and drop on our logo, and here we are going to change the view to rendered to have something like this. It's like a brick. The thing is breaking like a brick. Now we are going to change the view. We are going to go to the shape. I will change the pattern to glass to have something like this, and we are going to change. We are going to increase the repetition, so we have a lot of broken glasses. So we're just going to set it at 150 to have something like this, and we are going to go under extrusion depth. We are going to set this to 0.05. and I think this is okay. We are going to hide everything under shape. Then we are going to go to physics and we click the drop down. Under physics, we are going to be changing the randomness to 0.25, and we are going to change the viscosity to 0.40. Just going to take this up to 40. And if we play our logo, it breaks and goes down. So we don't want that. We don't want the logo to break and falls down. We want it to break and scatter and shatter, something of that sort. So we are going to change the gravity to 0, so it doesn't break and goes to the ground. So we have something like breaks and scattered, and I think this is okay. We are also going to hide everything under physics. Then we are going to come down here, make sure nothing is selected. We are going to right click and we create another solid layer. We're going to create a solid layer and we just name it solid. We click OK. Now we are going to be searching for an effect under effects and preset called gradient ramp. Now that's our gradient. Now we drag and we drop on our solid layer. We name this solid, and we are going to go under the effects control. We are going to take first of all going to change the ramp shape to radial ramp. So we have something like this, and we are going to go under start ramp. We are going to click and we come to the center. We are going to click. So we are doing this so we want to animate, we want to control the animation, how our particles are going to be scattering. So we are going to set the start of ramp here, and we are going to swap the colors. Then we come down here, we click and we pull. So we have something like this, and we are going to hide the layer to have something like this, and we are going to go back to our logo layer, and under gradient we are going to send the gradient layer to our solid layer we just created, and we are going to set the source to effects and mask. And if we play now, we have nothing. Now we are going to be animating it under gradient. So we are going to go to set a keyframe here on gradient threshold. Then we take it to maybe 2 seconds or 2.5 seconds, and we set this to 100, and we have something like this. Okay, I think that is okay. Now we are going to be adding some motion blur to our shattered logo. So we are going to go under, come here again, we go to new, or you just go to composition, you go to create new composition. So we are going to come here, we are going to go to new, we create an adjustment layer. Under adjustment layer, make sure we take it above, and we'll be searching for an effects under effects and preset called pixel motion blur, and we drag and drop on our adjustment layer for some motion blur. Now it's going to be very slow, so we have added the motion blur. We'll be adding glow onto the logo to make it brighter. So we're also going to create another adjustment layer. Go to new and we create another adjustment layer, and we go under effects and preset, we search for glow, and we just use this one, we drag and we drop on our effects. Now we have a glory logo, so we don't want the glow to be applied on everything, so we want the glow to only apply when it starts scattering. So we are going to take it to somewhere like this, maybe here, and we press T for opacity. We set a keyframe here and we take this to 0, and we move it just a little in front, and we set the glow to 100. So we have something like, and we'll duplicate the glow layer. We are going to duplicate the glow layer, so we have more light on the glow on the logo. We press Ctrl Z to duplicate the layer, and I think that is okay. And we want our logo to, the animation to start fast then end slowly. We are going to go back to the logo layer, and we just press U to see the keyframes. We are going to highlight everything here, and we press F9 to ease the keyframe. Then we are going to go to our graph editor. We right click, make sure your graph is at 80 speed graph. Then we click one of these handles. We pull to, we have something like this, and we want the logo to start fast then end slowly. Now we have start fast then end slowly. So we are going to create a solid background, so we on our logo. So we just right click and we go to new, and we create a solid layer. I'm gonna choose a color for that, just gonna set it to black, and click OK, and we take it beneath our logo, and we have ourselves a shattered logo on After Effects. If you do find the tutorial helpful, make sure you give the video a like for the algorithm, and don't forget to subscribe. See you again on the next one. Bye bye.